All right, what is up, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. We're going to look at ticker symbol IP. Okay, this is internationalpaperco.com. And before we jump into the video, I just want to say I do viewer requests every single week. So if there's a stock that you want me to analyze for you, maybe other people aren't covering, I'd be happy to give you some technical analysis and give you my thoughts on it. As I said, I do viewer requests every single week. Okay, so we're going to jump straight into this one. And it's been on a very big downtrend. Okay, so that's the first thing that I want you all to notice here is, we have highs of 65, and then recently we just hit lows of 40.5. Okay, now since hitting those lows, we have had a nice recovery. Okay, if we look here from here to its recent highs, about 23% in a month or so, about a month and a half. All right, so some nice returns if you were able to catch it on the bottom here, but not everybody is a perfect trader. Not everybody's going to catch it right at the bottom. All right, what we're looking at here, you may be wondering what these ovals are. This is the setup. Okay, now it has not happened, so we are waiting for confirmation. And as a trader, it's our job to look for things that are setting up. And once we see a setup, then we can look to take a position, but only if it meets our requirements. Okay, so we're going to talk about some of the requirements, some of the setups that we're looking at currently on IP. Okay, um, first off, this bubble right here is going to be our left shoulder. Okay, this is going to be our head, and if we pull back into this area and we start to fill this yellow oval, how we did over here, then we're going to have a left shoulder, we're going to have a head, and then we're going to have a right shoulder. This is a pattern known as an inverse head and shoulders. Okay, and essentially what you're going to do is or what would happen is we would come back in here, we would find support, and then we would rally and have a breakout, and it would take us up to around 52, maybe 56 at the most, right? So that's something that we all need to look out for. We have earnings coming up very soon. All right, earnings is going to be on April 28th, so they're coming up this week. So it's going to be potentially a big catalyst for it to go up or down. All right, so let's talk about both scenarios. If we look here, we had a very, very red day on Friday. Okay, the stock is down almost 4%. And if you look at across other stocks like the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq, right, they were down significantly on Friday. So it's not a surprise to see a stock like this pulling back. All right, especially after its very strong rally. What we're going to be looking at is the main support and resistance levels that you guys need to pay attention to. So if you want to write these down or chart them up on your own, it's going to be 52.86. All right. It's going to be 49.93, 46.31, and 40.45. All right. So, um, for a bearish outcome, in my opinion, if we see this stock start to trade below 46.31, like let's say on earnings, okay, we come back down here, all right, and we start this downtrend and we continue this downtrend, and then we have earnings right here. If we're at around 46.31 and we break that support level, all right, there's not another major support level below there. Okay, now there you can find support and resistance on the chart from here, but below 46.31, this stock is going to start heading down to 40.45. Okay, that's what happened here. We broke below, we found some support. Okay, come back up, rally, hits resistance right here at the 49.93 level. We break 46.31 and we come all the way down to 40.45. All right, so that's a potential that could happen if we do not hold support on 46.31. Right around earnings, and then let's say the stock reacts negatively to earnings, we could see a Netflix scenario where this thing drops all the way down to 40.5. Okay, but something that we're looking for on the upside, okay, is if we do, let's say, find some support. Let's draw a support level right around here. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Here we go. All right, so we do have a support level right around 43.89. Okay, that's where we bounced at previously before it started the rally back up to 49.93. So, all hope is not lost if we break this major support level of 46.31. Remember, what we're going to be looking for is this technical pattern known as the inverse head and shoulders. Okay, so if we start to get a bubble fill out like this over here, and we break the support, we do have this support level 43.89. Okay, so that's going to be our area of interest, right? is going to be right in through here. Okay. And if we can catch it and catch support and we see it come back up and break out, then we have the potential to have our left shoulder, our head, and our right shoulder. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Okay. Now, to find the projected move, all right, for the inverse head and shoulders, what you're going to do is going to go to the bottom of the head and you're going to go up to your neckline. Okay. Which roughly this will be our, roughly our neckline right here. And then you'll duplicate this drawing and you'll put it on your neckline like this. Okay. Whoops. You may need to zoom out a little bit to do that. So you go like this right here. And I want you guys to notice that it takes you right up here to this level, right at the 59.96. Okay. So we're going to zoom out a little bit and go to the weekly chart. And here you can see the setup a little bit even more. Here's our head. Here's our left shoulder. If we do pull back, okay, and we are able to find support in between 46.31 and 43.89, look to see if we're going to have that potential bounce there. And we could get the move. Okay. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This is going to be your neckline right here. All right. And if we break past this neckline, it'll roughly take us anywhere from $55 to $59 is going to be the projected move. Now, this is a larger time frame, chart and pattern that we're looking at. This is a weekly pattern and a daily chart pattern. So it's going to take days and weeks for this pattern to fill out. Okay. You're not going to jump in this. And if, it performs well or whatever, you're not going to see it go, straight from 47 all the way up to 59. It's not going to happen in one day, or 1 week. It's going to be a gradual pattern. Okay. So hopefully this video made some sense for you guys and you learned a little bit and, you're able to find out some of the key support and resistance levels. As I said earlier, if you want to draw them up, chart them up on your own thing, it's 46.31. We have 43.89, 49.93, 52.86, 55.79, and 59.96. Okay. Those are going to be the main levels where you're going to see the price, hit. Okay. You're going to see it finding support at these levels. You're going to see it finding resistance at these levels. And it's already been, backtracked and proven. So now it's just your job to keep an eye on them and determine, okay, is it good for me to enter here? Or do I need to wait and see and look for some confirmation, right? So thanks again for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to trade with us, find out what plays we're in and out of, gain access to our entries and exits, join the Options Trading Tycoons Discord. The link to join is in the description below. If you use code Zachly, like the channel name ZachlyTrades, you'll get a discount on your membership.